What's up, everybody? This is going to be a general guidance reading. I haven't done one of these in a minute, so I thought I would do it. Okay, so this is going to be a general guidance reading for third-party situations. It could be a third party that you are involved in, whether you have someone else or you're dealing with someone that has someone else, or just like multiple people. Maybe not just one other person, but multiple people. So if you want to know where the energy is with that, this is what this is about. I don't do these often, only when I feel led to. So this is not a personal reading, you guys. So it's not subject to resonate with you like a personal reading. So please do not take, too much of it and try to stuff it down or get offended because it's not a personal reading anyway. Only take what applies to your situation. You know whether this reading has elements that are meant for you and parts that may not resonate with you, or if it's just not simply the message. Okay, so please use your discernment. Okay, I'm sure there's going to be trigger warnings. I don't know for well, I'm gonna just put the disclaimer just in case. It could be trigger warnings. So if you guys get easily offended by things, if you're not in a grounded place to receive messages that may not be what you want to hear, I would not watch this reading, because I don't sugarcoat things. I spit it how I get it. So with that being said, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you guys can check in the description box below the link to my website. You guys can purchase readings via my website. Just make sure that you email me to set up your booking date or a time if a time is needed for your type of reading. Also, if you guys have questions about my readings or my availability, you guys can also email me as well. Everything will be in the description. Okay, so I'm going to use my Love Archetypes Oracle cards. If you guys are interested in any of my decks, they will be available in the description box below, and the link, okay, will be available. So I'm just going to look at the archetypes of the person that you're dealing with, or maybe the person that the other party's dealing with, if you're in a third party energy. But let's see. First off, I'd like to ask the Most High God to come through and give us nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity. I call to the ancestors of a high council, the guardians of the universe of high council that are of love, light, service, and truth. I also ask that any energies of lower vibrations, any illusionary energies, delusions, deceptions, fear-based energies, limited energies be dismantled, removed, blocked, cut off, and destroyed. I trust that this reading is divinely protected and divinely guided. Let's see. I'm gonna pull groups of 3. Like, I'm just gonna see like who in this group, what's the person, like who is this person that you're asking about? Like 3 groups, Spirit. Who are we dealing with? Here, group 1. Someone's ascendant sign is gonna come out. This is a good man. An ex of yours. That's a Cancer ascendant sign, maybe. You have the ascendant sign card. Cancer came out, so this could be someone that has an ascendant in Cancer. A Caucasian male. Caucasian male that's a good guy. He may be your ex. Okay, that could be specific to someone. Could be a gay male, because I just saw the gay card. So let's see what the second group. Who are we working with? Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius. This person is currently unemployed. Maybe they were at the time. This person is your boyfriend or was your boyfriend. Their sun sign is an Aquarius. They're African descent. Alright. Could be dealing with the fuck girl. This fuck girl card came out. Group number 3. Who are you dealing with? A Gemini. Moon sign. Friends with benefits. They're Asian, or they have Asian descent. They have a girlfriend. And they could be an atheist. So that's who we're working with. Not to say that everything in this part has to apply, but I'm just getting specifically so that you can pinpoint who this may be about. Some of you guys may be dealing with Leos as well. A Leo that's married potentially, or something about marriage, period. So I'm just going to tap into the energies of where this person is whether they're with or without you, what's going on with them per se. Like, what are they dealing with? I'm going to use quite a few decks here. I'm going to use the Mystic Moon's Twin Flame cards, I believe they are, and the Sacred Sexual Magic Tarot, I believe it's called, and my Relationship Oracle cards. I'm going to pull 5. Where this person is with or without you in their life. What are they up to? Divine timing. November. You could be born in November. They could be born in November. Marriage. June. You could be born in June or they could be born in June. Karmic. There's karmic energies here. So divine timing is here. So I feel like their overall energy and stance with or without you in their life is that everything that's happening is under divine order and divine timing. It's nothing that you can do or they can do to speed things up or slow things down. Clarify these cards, please. 3 of Cups. So this could speak of the third party connection. 6 of Cups. 4 of Wands. 7 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. So my lighting might be a little bright, but I'm in the kitchen, by the way. I'm on my dining room table. But the 3 of Cups energy, I feel like divine timing, it could be in regards to this third party situation. This can also speak of some sort of reconciliation for some of you. I don't want to say everybody, or at least some sort of meetup or something with the 3 of Cups. Could be a meetup. 6 of Cups. Someone is reminiscing about something maybe that took place in November. It could be maybe you saw something. They may know about this. Like maybe something was brought up about seeing something. Whether they wanted you to see it or not, you could have saw a picture of this person out with another person, and maybe if it's the other way around, maybe they caught you with somebody else, or they saw you on social media with a boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that. This could have happened in November. Could be a Scorpio, because the 6 of Cups is a Scorpio card, and I believe Scorpio is November, if I'm not mistaken. October, November, people. So could be a Scorpio born in November. It could have been during Scorpio season where something was discovered. The Marriage card with the 4 of Wands. So there could be some sort of this person is like they have a playful approach about either their marriage life, like they're playing a lot of games, they're not serious about it, or maybe something was brought up about marriage, and I feel like, I don't know, it might have felt good at the time to, I just get a lot of games. They're on a swing, so that makes me think of like playful energy, not really serious, if that makes sense. Clarify this card. Not really serious. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. Yeah, you could be dealing with a person that scorned you, or they scorned someone else. Like, say for instance, excuse me, they promised you marriage, like, because they're having a conversation, or they did this to the third party, but this is where they are with or without you. So if this excludes you out of it, I feel like they were feeding somebody some sort of lines or something, and this person's so scorned that they may be doing magic on them, doing some work on them. It's so bright. I apologize, y'all, how bright it is, but they could be doing some work on this person, or just like plotting to get this person however way they want to do it. So yeah, some promises that were not kept. There's some sort of secret with the 7 of Swords with June. So maybe something happened in June. Someone may have got cheated on or found out about cheating, whether this has anything to do with you or another person. There was some sort of deception, and I feel this is funny. This is what I'm getting. Something caught up to this person. They were playing or stringing somebody along, and I feel like this other person cheated on them, because especially if it's a feminine or masculine energy, I feel like the feminine energy or a woman cheated on this masculine energy, or this man. That might have been the secret. This could have been something that happened in June. So this could be recent, or one of these parties are born in June. But with the karmic card, with the Four of Pentacles, I feel they know they need to let this go because it's dead. They may be trying to revitalize something that's just dead, dismantled. Or it could be like while they're in this karmic situation with someone, or multiple people, maybe even two, they're still holding on to somebody here. Clarify this Four of Pentacles card. Empress. This is divine feminine energy right here. So they could be holding on to this divine feminine energy, and she's not really aware of it, or doesn't have physical proof or evidence of it. If you're intuitive, you probably have an idea or assume or know that this person is still, you know, holding on to you, or still watching you, still somehow tending to this connection, even though they're in the cycle. I feel like you might be oblivious to everything that's going on to some degree, because Spirit doesn't want you to get caught up in all of this mess that they're in, because I feel like you need to be focusing on self, but we're going to get into that soon. So let's get more in depth of what's going on with this situation with the third party energies. Because I feel like some drama going down. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. What is this energy? What is this energy between the other party and the viewer's love interest? Vibrations. Refocus. Release in reverse. Inner child in reverse. Purge. Summer. Mute. Healing. Solitude in reverse. And reinvention upright. Okay. Put these cards back. I'm going to clarify with the same tarot deck. I kind of want to use my other cards for this one. I'm going to stick to what I got right now. Okay, stop. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Magician, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Fool in reverse, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Okay. So where they're at right now is the vibrations card represents this person maybe focused on their spirituality right now. They're evolving, they're growing. They could be focusing on, this could be the other partner, the other person, the Queen of Pentacles, or it could be you. It could be an earth sign person specifically, but they're focusing on this person. I get whoever these feminine energies are that I'm picking up, they're oblivious to this. Like, this man is like on her, like touching her feet, so he's on her, like, excuse me, on their, like, onto her tracks, like really like paying attention, almost to some degree worshiping her. So let's see, is this the third party, or is this the viewer's energy I'm picking up on? This Queen of Pentacles, okay, let's see. So I feel like this is the this is your energy with the Two of Wands. So it could have been that they promised you something. They made a promise to you, because this card came out in the other layout of the other spread. So they could have promised you something too, and it could have something to do with marriage. So refocus with the Six of Pentacles. So I get that they're having a hard time focusing on this other connection, because they're looking over here Okay, there's something fruitful, and it's like the more oblivious you appear, the more, I'm sorry, the lighting is too much. Give me 1 second. It's too bright. I can't see nothing. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if that's better. I don't know if the sunlight is bright enough to get it everything, or to get everything, but hopefully this works. So 6 of Pentacles, still bright, kind of. This person is having a hard time focusing because I feel like they're too focused on this. I feel like this could be your energy, because I don't feel like they're all that interested in this other person, because they're trying to walk away with the 10 of Cups and release, but it's difficult because they're not emotionally fulfilled with the 10 of Cups being here. I don't know why it's so bright like that, but they're having a hard time with focusing on this situation with this other person. They're over here focusing on whoever this person is over here that's got like this fruitful energy. And it could also be your earth signs, or this has something to do with, like, this could be a situation where you work with this person, maybe for some of you, or you guys have a past together, you guys had some sort of history, and they're kind of unwilling to walk away, or they're unwilling to like stop focusing over here, and they want to walk away with the 10 of Cups because she's reaching out to him and he's like leaving the gates. Like, the titties and the ass and all that stuff doesn't mean anything to me. Like, you can show me all that, but that doesn't really mean anything to me. So I feel like this other woman may be sexy, she may be attractive, or the guy could be sexy and attractive. Whoever the third party is could be very attractive, but it's not enough to keep this person interested, because so are you. You're beautiful, or you're handsome as well, and people are looking at you and watching you. It's not just them. And I feel you're oblivious, and maybe you're more humble in your attractiveness than this other person. This other person is like, I'm the shit, or, you know, yeah, I can get whoever I want, like that type of person. But they're having a hard time releasing, because you see this is in reverse, right? Like, yes, the man is walking away in this card, but the release card, it was in reverse. So they're having a hard time letting it go, though. It could be due to the fact that they're not addressing their inner child issues. They kind of don't want to see something. I feel with the Magician card, they could be, they're trying to like cloak the fact that they have issues. Like, it could be with women. They might have issues with women. They could have issues with feminine energy, whatever. I'm just getting women, because on this candle, it's like a goddess energy, or it looks like a goddess statue or something that's holding this candle up. You know, they can attract whoever they want. They have a charming personality, but the thing is this person has inner child issues, and it affects their relationships. The 8 of Wands. So they may either get into relationships very quickly, or they get out of them just as quickly as they get in. This person is very good at charming people. They're very good at communication. But there's something with this inner child that they're not willing to face. It's something within their inner child that, and it could be like a relationship with their mother, or a dynamic that their mother was in, that it kind of shaped their reality with their relationships. That's what I'm saying. The Purge card with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So in the past, I feel like emotionally, they had a hard time releasing something. It could be releasing you, because again, you got Pentacles. And this Pentacles to me is, I feel like, something stable. So especially if this person was your ex, it's hard to let that go. But if you're more of a stable person, a more down to earth, more grounded person, or you work together, for some of you that could be your scenario, it's hard to emotionally release this. Like, they've tried, but it's like, it's something that links the two of you, because it's like she's holding on to this link. I wish y'all could see these cards. It's so bright. I wasn't ready, but it's something that links the two of you together, and it makes it hard for this person, or it was hard to emotionally release this. There could even been some tears too. Like, this looks like some tears, whether they, you know, they cried about something or it was you. But summer with the Fool card, I feel during this time, if it's summer, depending on where you are in the world, it's summer here. But depending on where you are in the world, I feel like with the Fool card in reverse, this person may not take any major actions during this time, or this person is going to avoid any risky behavior due to something that happened in the summer, or they feel like it's just too, like, the situation is too hot right now, that they don't want to take any risks. Trying to be very careful. They want to only do what they feel absolutely led to do, because they are in a high vibration, and the more that they raise their vibration, the more they're able to see who's valuable and who's not valuable in their life. And I feel like they see whoever this Queen of Pentacles is as valuable. And it can also be a double meaning that, you know, this fuckboy attitude, or this bad bitch attitude isn't really appealing anymore, whichever side they fall on, like whoever they're dealing with. If it's a fuckboy they're dealing with, or a bad bitch, whatever. Mute with the Knight of Wands. So this person's attitude is they're kind of choosing to stay quiet right now and just watch, like with the Knight of Wands, because I feel there's an attraction. They're going to hold on, and they may be choosing to stay mute because they know they're still like having their cake and eat it too. They could still be sleeping with this other person, or they could be sleeping with multiple people. I just feel like this person is not ready yet to turn away from some sort of childish behavior as of yet, or they're not ready to start a new beginning, because they know they're only, you know, putting people in a deceptive position. With the Healing card and the Five of Pentacles, I feel that what's influencing the situation is whoever this Pentacles energy, you could be an earth sign heavy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you have a lot of earth in your chart. Or, like I said, you are a stable person, you have history together, or you work together. This, because of you turning your back on them, like, even if the passion was strong, you were able to turn around. It put them in a position to heal. And I feel like that's what brought them to this high vibrational place. Like, they're in there, they could be picking up intuitive things. They could be tapping into their higher self more than before, or this is their first time really utilizing or tapping into their intuition. So because of someone walking away, I feel like it's you detaching, maybe not fully walking away, maybe just detaching or turning your attention elsewhere, or someone else did this to them. They have multiple partners, maybe all of them, or like majority of them turned their back around on them, and it led them to a place that needs to heal. Solitude in reverse with the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person is afraid of taking themselves out of the equation so that they can find solitude within themselves, so that they can go within. Because it's like there may be no communication, because he has his hand over her lips, but you can't really see it. But he has her hands over her lips. And I feel like that's a metaphor for non-communication. Like, you might not be talking, or they're afraid of walking away or turning their back in some sense, because they're afraid that if they go within, maybe it's going to be a permanent thing, or there's some sort of fear of hurting somebody's feelings or getting their feelings hurt. Yep, I feel like they're not trying to get their feelings hurt. Like, I feel like they're battling saying something versus not saying something, because the Mute card is like, I'm not going to say nothing, I'm going to continue to do me, or I'm just going to continue to admire from afar, or whatever. But then with the Solitude card, it's like, if I go within and I separate myself out of the situation, I don't want to get hurt, because it could be the risk of losing something, or it appears that they've given up when actually in actuality they have not given up. They're just trying to find the right words to say, or they're trying to make the right choices or decisions in love. This person may be contemplating reaching out because he's writing a letter. So they could be writing a letter or message and nothing's coming out right. It's not time to speak, I honestly feel like. Reintervention, with the 5 of Wands. So I feel like this, whatever this, these major blockages and challenges that keep a person from evolving and growing, they're gonna be faced. Like, so they could be triggered by you. You could be like off with somebody else right now, or the person that they're dealing with could be fucking around right now on them. Excuse my language. I feel like this other person could be doing their own thing right now. The third party is doing their own thing, or you also could be doing your own thing. Doesn't have to be that you're seeing someone or whatever, but they've got some competition because, like I said, you're attractive. People are looking at you too. So yeah, you might have a bad bitch over here. You might have a dude that is like all the ladies want, but the other person that you may have like put to the side, they're fine as well. They're attractive, they're handsome, and they can catch them and get them too. So it could be that energy. But let's see, there's a lot of powerful numbers here. You got 2 5s, which represent shifts and changes. You have the Magician, which represents manifestation as well. The 8 of Wands can also represent this Lionsgate energy. Can represent the excuse me, the energy of this month. The energy of this month. So let's see where the other party is with them. Let's see. Because I feel like Solitude is up right now. Release is upward. Mute is in reverse. Almost the same card. Summer, Inner Child. Offer in reverse. Self-worth in reverse. Soulmate in reverse. Divine timing in reverse. And separation in reverse. So they could be focusing on going within right now, like trying to figure out what they want as well. They are willing to, but they're having a hard time because this is in the challenge position. So they're also having a hard time to releasing, but at least they want to release, I feel more so, or they're in a position where they can. Or that maybe they're the ones that are in control of releasing this situation, or at least that's what it seems, but really the divine is in control. But please clarify these cards. The Devil card. So they may be like withholding sex from this other person too. The person that you're asking about, the third party, may be withholding sex. Or they could be getting the D from somewhere else if it's a woman. The Sun card is in release, or in reverse, over the release card. So they may have had happy times in the past. It may have been a lot of passion. It could have been very playful. But now it's like that phase has passed on. And I feel, you know, the only thing that may stop them from releasing this, because I feel like they do want to release the connection, is the fact that what if this comes around again, or maybe they never felt this much passion or excitement with the person. With the King of Pentacles here, with the Mute card, they may be getting it from somebody else, and it could be a Capricorn person, unless your person's a Capricorn. But I feel like they could be dealing with a Capricorn and they're keeping that shit hidden, like they're hiding it. But or they don't speak on it too much. They may want to say something too, actually, like, or maybe they told them like, hey, I slept with somebody else, because the Seven of Swords came out on the other spread, and I got this impression that if it's a feminine energy, a woman, she cheated. The Strength card is here. Got a lot of Leo energies too. So the Summer card is in reverse. I feel like they're gonna, after the summer is over, I feel like they're going to stop fighting something. They're going to stop trying to control this situation. The Moon card is in reverse with Inner Child. So they both have inner child issues that they're not willing to face, and they could be mirroring it back to each other. They both could be sleeping around on each other, actually. They're mirroring each other. They both may be in love with somebody else. They're suppressing a lot of their emotions. This inner child issue comes up for them also. So in the past, some deceptive energy may have come to light. You got the moon and the so they may have thought that this person was their soulmate, actually, because you got the sun and the moon, which is like soulmate cards together, I would say, especially with the soulmate card in reverse. The offer card, I feel like this person is not open to moving forward. They're not trying to renew it, really. Yeah, they're over it. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So they could be the one that's withdrawing from this person with the 5 of Pentacles. Like, you're not able to play me like a fiddle like you once did. Like, I'm backing my ass out of here. I already got something on the side anyway. Or I'm looking for something else right now. I'm tempted. Maybe they're tempted by somebody. Could be somebody they work with as well. Self-worth is in reverse. So their attitude is that they don't really have that self-love for themselves. They're struggling with that. And it could go back to their inner child. Like, instead of addressing an issue, they go out and create another issue with someone else instead of dealing with what's within the self. So that could be, you know, they have this issue. So the 4 of Cups and the Knave of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. So they need to learn a lesson as well, that I feel, because something like the spark went out, they got bored emotionally, or they just know that it's not fulfilling them emotionally anywhere, and they're looking elsewhere. I feel like this person is looking for someone that's stable for them as well. With the soulmate card in reverse, again, what's influencing this energy is they see that maybe this person is not my soulmate like I thought. This person could have proposed to them or made like romantic gestures and offers towards them, and that shit may have never came to pass. And I feel like they thought that maybe they thought something like that was going to come, like an engagement or some sort of commitment or promise. Just wasn't. Ooh. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. Clarify. 6 of Cups and the Death card. So they know that they're not over something in the past or somebody in the past, or this person is seeking revenge, because the Queen of Pentacles may very well represent your energy. Whether you're this queen here or you're the man here on the floor, you haven't let go of somebody, or someone hasn't let go of you. So they're looking at this situation as they're still stuck in the past with the 5 of Cups here. The Death card, something that never may have ended. Because this looked like an angry bitch, right? Excuse my language. Oh my God, I'm sorry. This looks like an angry heifer. Like, here, she looks mad. She looks mad. Like, ready to kill a mug. Like, maybe he cheated on, or whoever, the person you're asking about, cheated on this third party with somebody else, and they caught him red-handed. But I get, it could have been with you. And if it's not like a physical cheating, then it could be emotional cheating with the 5 of Cups. Like, oh, I see. Okay. There's something about timing. They might be a person that is all about investing in your time, in things and people. They may not believe in just walking away from things that easy. 6 of Swords. Yeah, they're having a hard time with moving forward mentally. They just can't seem to get over whatever happened. So if you look back here, there's a woman watching and there's a man right here. So it could be that they're withholding sex from them, and that's catching them off guard. It's not normal. Maybe they haven't had sex in a long time, and it's like that's not normal for them. 3 of Wands, yeah. There could also be distance between them of some sort. Then you got the separation card. So I don't feel like they're necessarily going to separate yet at this time, because it's in reverse. Even though their heart is broken or they're hurt. King of Cups. Because I feel like they love this person or they have love for them. 6 of Pentacles. But it's like, it's in reverse now. They know this person is holding on to someone. And it could be you. Or they just feel like their heart is not with them. But they love this person and it's hard to let it go. The third party's in love with whoever you're asking about. Or they have a lot of love for them. If it's not in love, then it's a lot of love. And they're having a hard time with letting that go. Okay. So it may not be anytime soon, but I feel like eventually it will. It will happen. So is there anything else? Anything else that wants to come out about this situation? Anything else? Remove the ego. Toxicity and manipulation, maybe, in past lives. So it could be like some of this toxic energy comes from past lives that still need some clearing out with the toxicity and manipulation card, maybe, and past life. So it could be just a lot of stuff that still needs to be healed between the two of them. Or not between them, then just individually within the person, you know, the people. So the Hermit card is like, what's toxic and manipulative is like, I feel like they know where their heart is, but they're staying stuck, and they're kind of being selfish. They're selfishly holding on to someone that's not for them, and keeping themselves from the person that is for them, and also keeping the third party away from the person that could be for them as well. It's like a selfishness. With the Empress, maybe, I'm going to clarify this, and the Knight of Cups with past life. So I feel past life may not be past lives. It could be a past situation that happened. Clarify the Empress and Knight. So the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Wands is now in reverse as well. So maybe there's a lot of triggering that's happening during this Lionsgate energy, or August has been a triggering month. Maybe someone felt like this person was being manipulative and controlling, and kind of playing them as a, like, for a fool. And I feel like someone is not that emotionally available or open. If that's not you, then this other person, that the third party, may felt like they just look stupid, like a dog on a leash for this person, why everybody watches them, like, play them and make them look stupid, and now they're switching that out. But it also could be that this person is a divine feminine energy too, but just not for this person. And maybe they're coming to a realization about this, and that's why they're keeping their legs closed, not feeding this person, it's hard to see, not feeding this person their attention right now. Because somebody looked stupid. This person is on her knees, you know, doing some wild shit while these other people watching in the back. And he's got her by her hair, like, he's controlling her. So yeah, there's some stuff in the past that may need to be addressed or needs to be healed. So let's see what your advice is. Like, what should you do? I just got lightheaded all of a sudden. So someone may spend a lot of time worried about this particular situation. The third party situation. Like, or are they dealing with other people? If so, how many? And it's like a lot of different thoughts. Divine Spirit, Most High God, thank you for your loving guidance. Ancestors of high dimensions, high council, angels of love in relationships that are here to serve and help align us on our direct path that is of our highest good. What is the messages, Most High God, thank you? What is the advice that you have for the viewer? True love wanted to come out. True love worth waiting for. You see, I don't condone, like, third party stuff. Like, you know, it is what it is. I understand complications and stuff like that, but you do have to honor yourself first and foremost in these types of situations. But I am getting that Spirit may be wanting you to reflect if this situation is really worth fighting for, if this person, because I do feel like there is true love, meaning that there is unconditional love between you or this person. I do see that. I feel like this person and you are different, but you love each other still, yet and still. And they're telling you that whatever you're feeling, you know, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's not just subject to feeling romantic feelings for a person. It's more so, you know, things that are bothering you and triggering you. It's worth exploring what that is. Like, why is this bothering me? Why am I afraid? You know, why am I anxious? Whatever you're feeling, Spirit is saying it's worth exploring. And I feel that it may be within the self first. The Judgment card, yeah, there may be some unresolved karma here between you and this person. I don't get into, oh, this is your karmic partner, this is your twin flame. I don't get into all of that stuff like that anymore. I just go off of energies and vibration. And I feel that there may be some karmic energy that's still here. And it could be a child. So if it's not that you guys have a child together, it could be future tense. There's a child that's bringing you two together. Or it could be that they're in a situation where there's a child involved and that's what keeps them tied. Even if that child is no longer living, because this could be a child that they miscarried, a stillborn or an aborted baby, not to get too deep. Or you guys could have had this together and that could be a tie that needs to be severed. That spirit baby is... that baby served a purpose for some reason, maybe to teach lessons between the two of you. If that baby is present in your life, that baby needed to come into this world for a reason. This could also be an ex's energy too. Like if this is your ex, you guys need to let that energy go. This energy of the past, of could be children or just hanging on to the past. With the Knave of Pentacles again, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords coming out. It's like, I get that this person, like, they're gonna have to answer to their bullshit basically too, because I feel like one end this is you and on this other end is the other person, or maybe you switch off. But they're not being completely forthcoming. Like they're feeding you, like they're seducing you, and they're pimping this person out. Like, and they're knights and pages, they're not kings, so, or queens. This is the energy of like immaturity. Two of Cups, Five of Swords. So the Two of Cups is like, there's a lot of romanticizing, a lot of kissing and idealizing and you know, romantic honeymoon energy. With the Five of Swords, someone, I feel like both parties, whoever these feminine energies are, you and this other person potentially, if you're a feminine energy and there's another feminine energy involved, like you and them, you two are actually strong, but you've allowed this person to like get over on you due to the fact of love and feeling, oh, this is my soulmate, or whatever the case may be, this is my twin flame, and you just allow this person to play them type of games. Both of you allowed it, but you're really strong individuals. Four of Cups, again, it's like something is lacking. It's something that's not enough here to keep it going. Someone has to point it out, like, look at the bigger picture, like, what are we really doing, like, what's ahead for us? So it's still going into the situation. It's not really giving me advice. It's still going into the situation. Someone's obsessing over it and they need to stop. With the Eight of Swords, they need to stop. Someone needs to stop obsessing over the situation so much. With the Seven of Wands, could be that they're trying to stop obsessing over you, or obsessing over this situation as a whole, because it's like they keep coming back to it. It's like they're engulfed, or they're just sucked in by it. That is driving them crazy. There's a spirit baby up in here. Okay, now I see. Okay, so you have this little baby, right? I can't get it right today, y'all. Maybe it's because I'm not at my normal setting. I don't know. I'm just not happy with the setup. So if you guys are new, this is not my usual setup. I just wanted to do it in a bigger space, and the lighting is too much. Anyway, so there's a spirit baby right here. There's a spirit baby right here. And there was a spirit baby in the judgment card. Actually, there's two. There's one child here, and there's an angel baby up here. So some of you guys, someone may need to bring forth a child. Let me clarify this, because that's standing out to me. What is this baby? What is this? Why is this baby here? Because he's looking up at this couple smiling. Okay, this baby's trying to come forth. There will be an arrival of a baby. Maybe someone's already pregnant, whether that's you or the other person, or it could be that the reason why Spirit is saying that this situation is worth waiting for is because there's a baby that wants to come forth. With the Sun card in reverse, it's this child is not here yet. The Three of Wands, I feel like this is an arrival. The Ten of Wands, I feel like this is the conception, conception process, like getting to that point of making it happen. But I see for some of you, like Spirit is saying that it could be, and not to say that you should not live your life, like stop here and that's it. This is, don't do nothing else, just stay waiting around for them. I'm not getting that, but I am getting that for some of you. And you would have to get a personal reading, because I don't want to mislead anybody astray and get anybody's hopes up or anything, unless this is something God gave to you already, like gave you this information, then this could be confirmation for you. But if this is something that it's your first time hearing it, please take this with a grain of salt. Like, if you feel like it's something you need to explore, you guys can get a personal reading, whether that's with me or another reader. But I do feel for someone up in here, like whoever this energy is, I feel like a child wants to come forward. And that's why Spirit is saying, like, hold out a little bit. Like, not give up your life. That there's a difference. There's a difference between holding space, like, okay, this is the man or the woman I want to be with, but I'm going to continue to do me. And if it be that our destinies just don't cross in this lifetime, I'm open to something else, or I trust God, whatever's meant to be is going to be, in that type of attitude. But not waiting around, hanging around, crying, moping, throwing yourself on the floor, throwing yourself at this person that's dealing with some other shit right now where you're compromising yourself. Then that's a whole nother story. I'm not condoning that. That's not what this energy is, I feel. So, because you have to love yourself unconditionally first before you can love this person unconditionally. That's just how it works. You have to be in a state of love for self to even love another person, basically. So, it's not saying to put yourself last by putting yourself through the drama of this. It's telling you to continue, because I feel like this person is already admiring that shit anyway by, they're admiring the fact that you seemingly aren't paying attention to them. It's not to say that you don't care, you don't love them, and you may check up on this person, you may obsess over this person, but they don't know that. They're looking at you like you are paying dust to them, like, or not that you are angry, you don't care. They may look at you with like, no love lost, but I'm happy with me, I'm doing me, blah blah blah, I hope you're good. They're seeing you in that sense. And there's also other people that are noticing you, and they see that too. And there's also the attraction too, because you bossed up. Is that what you like, the right? Bossed up, you stepped on your throne, you stayed on your throne, you didn't step down off of your throne. This other person still has, the third party has that ability to step into their authority and their divinity, but he or she is choosing not to do that. They're allowing the person you're asking about to take full advantage of them and make them look stupid. And by playing the same game, going off and, doing their own thing too, they're only adding fuel to the fire. They're adding more karma, more things that need to be healed on their part. So for you, I would suggest, Spirit is saying, like, work on your life right now. And, still hold space. Like, work on your life. Don't sit around in the cold waiting for something or someone else necessarily. But it is saying that whatever you're feeling about this person, you should explore that. And know that it is love here. And it could be that you've never loved anyone this much before. That doesn't necessarily make it right for this person to treat you the way that they do. So just keep that in mind. I don't condone all that. Oh, he's my twin flame, so I'm a like become a dog, like crawl on my knees for this person, let them dog me out in front of people, or just play me like I'm not a goddess up in here, or I'm not a god, or I'm not a divine being. Like, you're not about to play me like that. Like, it's not the thing. It's not how it's supposed to work for you. You know, that's where the self-love has to come in. I hope I'm not trying to target or make anybody feel bad. I'm just speaking like mama tough love type of energy. Like, you have to love yourself unconditionally. You really have to, before you can love another person. And the thing is, like, energetically, if this person, because this is just meant to resonate with everyone, I'm not pinpointing it to soulmates or twin flames specifically, stuff like that. I'm not only putting it in a box. I'm leaving it open for vibration and energies for those who may resonate, period. So if a person is your true vibrational match, like what's meant for, like the highest vibrational, because, you know, at one point we were vibrational matches for toxic partners as well, you know, or the toxic shit that comes with them, hence what we're picking up now. But when you get to that state of you're in your highest vibration that you want to be, or where spirit says that's the place where you get that love of a lifetime vibration, and there's a person that matches that very same fine print as you, that fiber of your being and their being just matches very well, then it's a totally different energy and vibration, if that makes sense. I feel that there's still some healing that needs to take place with forgiving and learning. You may still be holding on to things. This person may be holding on to things that have nothing to do with you, that they have yet to heal. This could be past, like childhood, like I said, inner child came up. So this could be years and years of pain and lack of healing and forgiveness. And this is something that you both may need to work on. And this is having compassion for the self first and foremost. Before you can forgive anyone else, forgive yourself for allowing certain things, for maybe things that you've done to other people. You have to have that compassion for self. That's a part of the self-love. That's the key. Because some of you guys may be lacking confidence and faith and belief because you haven't forgave this person, or you haven't forgave someone in your past. You're meant to take a lesson from it. You're meant to take wisdom from it, not the experience and the hurt and the pain, and carry it with you. It's dead. It's in the past. It doesn't exist anymore. It's past energy. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. There's a possibility that it could lead to some sort of coming together between the two of you. I said this in the beginning of the reading. So if you can follow this blueprint, or however spirit speaks to you and guides you through this energy, then it's potential that spirit is going to align you with this person. It could be a trip, a vacation, a meetup, just spending time together, or it could potentially be someone else. But yeah, you guys you can't step off of your throne for nobody. You know, you can send this person love and wish them well, but you got to remember, I come first. I come first. My health, my happiness, my joy, my sanity, my spirituality, it starts with me. So I do feel like it's a mutual love here. I'm looking at the engaging of this couple and these two cards. They're both engaging in the lips. Someone may want to kiss the other person. Maybe you guys desire to kiss. Maybe you guys desire physical touch, to see each other, you know, to make love or whatever. But some of you guys may be having twin babies. I remember, I didn't notice. I've never noticed this. I've never seen him here. I've never seen him here. I've always seen that baby, but I've never seen him here. So twin babies for some of you. I remember I've had a few readers tell me without me even asking. I don't want to know about me getting or having no babies. Not to say that I don't want another baby, but I'm cool with the one I have. She's a handful already anyway. But no, I wouldn't mind. But I've had a couple of readers tell me that I'm having twin babies. So that could be something for some of y'all too. I don't know, that just stood out to me because I've never noticed him. I've always noticed this baby down here looking up at them, but I've never seen him before, I don't think. Like, this is my first time seeing him, I believe. I don't think so. I've ever seen this one. So it could be twin babies. And some of you guys, like in the judgment card, there was a physical child and there was an angelic child. So it could also be that the spirit of the child is working in this, or has already, I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know. Has already like chosen you, and they're on the father's end, which is interesting. Like, if you look at this card, he's above the father, and this baby has his hands on the shoulder of the father. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it could be that this baby, it could look like the father, or if you're the father, then it could look like you. Like, it could be a spitting image of you, be just like you, or the father, whoever the father is, or it's more drawn to the father, like, or it could be helping the father spiritually right now as a guide. It's crazy. And if this resonates for those of you who lost a child, you and this person had a baby together and you lost it, or you miscarried, or you had to have an abortion or something, that baby may be like around you too, but there's another baby that's coming. Because the baby that didn't make it here is serving as a spirit guide, I feel. But they have this attraction or drawnness towards the father. And like I said, if you're the father, you know, whatever, take it resonates. But to guide, or whoever is masculine, because this could be ended up adopting too, for some of you that are same-sex relationships or something. But I just get this vibe that like somebody's gonna have twins. Maybe twins run in the masculine side of the family or something. It's a potential possibility too. But please only take what resonates. And it could also be that your higher selves, the inner child attributes, are wanting to come out. So take what resonates. I hope it does with somebody. It has to. I know it's got to resonate with somebody. So yeah, I feel like energetically high right now. I don't know where I was at. I think I was channeling a lot because I feel high right now. So I'm not all the way here. I hope that this resonated. And I'm sending much love to you guys as always. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next reading, peace.